Sorry guys, I'm trying to get this angled right here. I got stuff wrapped around everything. I failed 3 times trying to get this to load on a third-party app. So I started this already. I'm not good at lino block carving. This is something I don't do a lot. For some reason, the app I was using wasn't letting me do anything. Lori's in the background saying hi. But figured you guys maybe enjoy watching this. I have no clue. So, not sure why that streaming app I usually use isn't working. Drop it. Drop it. Drop it. She's right here. Lori, come here. Come say hi. Oh, she knocked my shit over. I'm just making lino blocks for some packaging for something that I'm gonna be working on. Lori's acting like I didn't just take her out to the dog park for an hour. You just want my attention, don't you? Don't you? You drop it. Good to see you, Roger. She sure is a loud one. You hear something? Something made her mad. Probably me not playing with her. Hey. Oh, there's people in the hallway. Hey. Calm down. Hey. You're alright. Good evening, Casper. As I've said before, I am not good at this. This is just me having fun. I'm going to be using this stuff to make it easier to print packaging for a project I've got going on. This will probably be right on the edge of the packaging. But I figured I'm going to just start doing lives of like all the stuff I do, because those live hours add up. The interactions that happen in my chat add up. Yes, it's a spider web. See, I was doing packaging for a while here. Lori, stop it. And I was doing them all by hand. But that's going to take way too long, and I'd have to charge way too much just for packaging. So, pulled some of the motifs I was drawing, put them into, trying to make them into lino blocks, so this will go a lot quicker once I'm done. Be able to make more of them a lot faster. Just slap these guys on there. This is my favorite one so far. Carved that one last night. Yeah, this is how all of our graphics at Life Skateboards are made. I am not the artist for those. That would be Ben Blakely. He is an insanely talented artist. Did the majority of our graphics. I have no clue how this is going to work out. Hey, thank you, NKB. Sorry, the phone's leaning down like this. It's hard for me to see everything right away. But I appreciate that. Eventually, I'm going to have something on stream where it just like pops up when you say you subscribe to me. that would be neat. But I think my lives are going to just be me working, me doing art, skating, taking the dog to the dog park. Might start doing a live every day of taking Lori to the dog park. That's pretty fun. And she's pretty exhausted. I'm on the tail end of being sick. Cannot wait to feel good enough to skate again. Tell you that. Tell you that for sure. These are called Lino blocks. They're like a relief image carving. So when you do, it's actually flipped because it's a front screen, but this is backwards on my end. You have to like carve it backwards. It's a stamp. This is just gonna make packaging easier. I don't like doing things that aren't hands-on. I thought about doing printing, like printing stuff off with a printer. I'm not gonna do that. I like the idea of hands-on stuff. Gonna be doing a little wax company here. Try to raise some revenue to fund it back into parks. Either that or continue my plan of accepting donations on my live, pooling all that money together to be able to buy life boards to give them away. We'll see. If you're watching hoping like, oh, I'm going to learn how to do this, you're not. I'm also learning how to do this. I'm learning it's best to go around and get it nice and deeply carved on your first pass around because it's annoying to go back and fix things. Learning that being tedious is important. And I'm learning that this is pretty fun. I enjoy figuring out new things. I've done a couple of these in the past, but never really spent time trying to get decent at it. And I am still not good at it. Our artists we use for life skateboards are way, way, way better than me. I'm just having fun. I hope you guys are having fun watching. I figured a spider web would be perfect because it doesn't have to be perfect. Spider webs aren't, and plus I gotta match that guy somewhere. Sorry if I sound sick and that's annoying. My bad, guys. Oh, you want me to throw that ball again? Come here, drop it. She really wants to tell you guys something. You're like, dang, that's annoying. I live with it. She's a great roommate. Somebody might get their squeaky toy taken away. Just kidding, I wouldn't do that. Hey, but don't mess with that stuff, please. This is the stuff Dad worked on real hard. For no reason. I'm stealing her ball. You can spend a little while looking for it, okay? She's not happy about that one. Where'd it go? I gotta go find it, I think. It's not in my pocket, I promise. Go find it. It's not in my pocket, I promise. I lied. It's in my pocket. I'm getting there. Oh, Lori might start losing it. They're vacuuming the hallway. We'll see. I've been getting her much more comfortable with the vacuum lately. She brought me her ball, but then she dropped it. Lori's the star of this live. I'm sorry, Shabazz. I don't know what that means. But thank you for tuning in. Sounds like my cats are getting mad at each other now. Yeah, we got a zoo in here, guys. Dogs are pissing off the cats. Everybody's on edge because of vacuums. Hey guys, can you cut it out? I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, my animals listen to me. Sometimes. She's mad. She's knocking the ball around my feet now. Lori, baby, I love you, but stop hitting my elbow. That's not fun. Not fun when you do that. Can you tell what her favorite inside toy is? Can you tell what gets taken away whenever we need to go to sleep? It's that toy. Oh, my bad. I didn't see that. This is Lino block material. When you buy it, it says Lino block cutting material. I was in the zone. My bad. Tranky Marwa. I'm not by any means a Lino block artist. I am simply learning and letting you guys watch me screw things up. Because why not? We have amazing Lino block artists that have blessed us at Life Skateboards. Bathtub Larry actually probably invented Lino blocks. That's what the L stands for. It doesn't mean linoleum. I am in Indianapolis, the skate shop and board manufacturing company called Life Skateboards that I work for is located in New Palestine, Indiana, 20 minutes east of me. I guess I got the wrong hand in the camera. My other one says, ooh, that was almost bad. And that's why I'm not a artist here. Oops. Flat triple flip, nice. I can do those when I'm skating little toothpicks. Picked up somebody's 8 the other day, and it was like surprisingly easy to flip that thing 3 times. But I'm proud of you. I'm hoping to get some skating in tomorrow. I've been sick. And that's why I'm getting so much of this done. As you can see, this is pretty tedious work. Well, should once you get that figured out, you know where to get one. Just go to lifeskateboard.com. I make skateboards for a living, which should tell you that I'm poor. Nobody gets rich in skateboarding unless you're at the top. Bathtub Larry invented the tree. Which one? It's true. Which tree are skateboards made out of, Alistair? Answer me now. Don't look it up. This is important. Good job. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm sorry. I've been talking to people on live and my dog all day, so my bad. I forgot to use my people voice. Well, dang. Man, the other day, Morgan and I woke up, and so I'm like right next to my kitchen. The kitchen's right here. In the transition from the living room to the kitchen, there was a dead mouse that had just been cut open. Like just the front of it's just cut open. And Lori didn't do it, but my cats would have destroyed it. So I'm just confused. I think a mouse exploded on my kitchen floor. That's my conclusion. Because clearly Lori didn't do it. And I think my cats would have ate it. So, like, it was strange. We don't see mice in here ever. We wouldn't mind them. Which is weird to only see a dead one. Am I allowed to say dead on YouTube? I don't know. You guys tell I'm scarred from using Meta so much? I'm not allowed to say certain stuff. Which is a bummer. Let's talk about that real quick. This is just me doing Lino blocks, but let's just talk about this real quick. So they like added all these banned words and let AI control what gets flags and whatnot on Meta. So now whenever I post a video that gets that's about like removing slurs and stuff at the park, cleaning it up, I get flagged for vandalism and then I don't get paid. Which is why you're seeing me over here. That sucks. But it also means I can't talk about things like substance abuse and things like that I help people with. I have no clue what some of the banned and flag words on YouTube are, but Instagram's so weird. I mean, the reason for the list of like banned hashtags and stuff is because of what people were using it for, but hashtag skateboarding is a banned hashtag on Meta. I don't really want to talk about what people are using that for, but it's just so many dumb words. I don't know what's banned on YouTube or not. Pretty sure, like, I know I'm not allowed if I'm like trying to talk about um like suicide prevention or things like that. I have to avoid the word suicide on Meta. That's how am I supposed to help people that are dealing with suicide if I'm not allowed to talk about it? I don't get it. Or if I'm talking about substance abuse, I'm not allowed to talk. I have to use the word substance and not drugs, even though we all know I'm talking about drugs and I'm just here to help people get off of drugs. But anyway, there went my rant for the day. I'm here carving lino blocks. Don't mind me, YouTube. Once again, I wish this third party app thing would let me stream again, but it was giving me a weird error code. So I just got to do it like this. And I think I'm just going to be going live for a lot of random things. I hope you guys don't mind that. Hey, can you stop pissing the cats off? Thank you. Dang dog. They're really pissing the dog off back there. Hey, Lori, what are you doing? You in the bathtub? Lori thinks she's Bathtub Larry. See, I was worried about giving Lori a bath at one point, but now she just gets in the tub whenever I leave the gate open. You silly. She thinks she's Bathtub Larry. You're not Bathtub Larry. Stop trying to convince all these fine people that you are. Well, hopefully this is fun to watch. I'm not even sure. If you guys have any questions, there we go. As soon as I need it. What am I making? See, this is called a Lino block. I am going to be doing packaging for a small little thing I'm doing to sell stuff. And doing the packaging by hand was pretty painstaking. So I'm making Lino blocks to be able to stamp the logos, images, and backgrounds onto the packaging because I don't want to print stuff out and I like to do stuff by hand. Thank you very much. This is my favorite one so far. But yeah, it's gonna be a little while before I actually share what the product is and how I'm doing things because like I said, I'm doing these by hand and by myself. So it's gonna take me a while. I'd like to get a pretty good stock before I start releasing some. My plan is to use some local skaters, make a small team where they're involved in part of the packaging production. And that is correct. Yes, you have to make everything mirror image. Super easy on images like this. I mean, this is Morse code, so that was easy to flip around. Doing stuff like, and I am not an artist in this by any means. This is how our graphics are applied at Life Skateboards. This is going to be the right direction for you because it's flipped on the screen. But stuff like this, you got to do it backwards. I'm making stuff that looks like food, but it's not food. So little things like that for the packaging. And then just some and I've already used these, but just some obscure background stuff. Just to slap on there and give it a little bit of a gold tone to it. I'll show you I've gone through and made all the full sheets for packaging, and then I'm gonna go back and do larger prints on them. But just something in the background there, like we said, just background. I think these spider webs just kind of slapped onto the edge there would be a nice little touch, easier for me to do over and over again while still keeping the handmade touch. And that's what I like about all this. I like that it's learning to do new things. I like that I'm documenting every bit of it. Thank you. I'm not a Lino block artist. Um, at all, by any means. I say that because the artists that make our graphics are insanely good. All I do here is doodle with a Sharpie and remove the negative space. I suck at doing the doing textures and stuff with it, but some of our artists are insane. If you check out lifeskateboard.com, you're gonna. Hey, Laura, you're knocking around the table. Thanks. Sorry, I got my dog here. You're gonna see all the graphics that we have, usually made by Ben Blakely, our local artist. Hey, guys, chill out. There is a battle going on around me right now. It's a dangerous battle. My 75-pound dog thinks she belongs underneath the table for some reason. Fat butt. And my cat's mad that the dog exists. I could just narrate my life for you guys. It's pretty interesting sometimes. It's taken 40 minutes to get that far. So every time you see one of our really, really big graphics, think about how long that thing took, because we have full board graphics that Ben has done. And it just blows me away how long that must have taken. You see me go back in here, it's because I noticed some stuff is a little bit higher. And this is like a stamp, so you don't want anything higher sticking out in the middle there. Thanks for being my social practice, guys. See, I've been sick for a while, so haven't had much human interactions. The dog just plopped herself down in the door. So you guys are my practice. Thanks. Now when I go out in public, I'm just going to ramble. Oh, absolutely not. That is not a stamp. Give me a moment here. I'll grab a board that has a stamp on it. Let's see. There we go. Like, this is a board that we finished here. There's one of the stamps. That's the doggy. But if you go on Life Skateboard, oh my god, I almost knocked my ceiling light down on top of me. Oops. Yeah, this is just a tapestry. I bought that thing. But Ben Blakely did that graphic of my dog. That one is actually not on the website, but is available for sale on any board. You just order a board from lifeskateboard.com and put I want the Lori graphic in the notes. Yes, that image is my dog. Here, you know what? Here's a better one. I'll show you that graphic. I forgot. There you go. There she is. So Lori was found at a skate park while I was cleaning it. I got there one morning and she had been dumped there. So that's the 8th stair from my local skate park that I found her at. I named her after the skate park, took her in, and we did a pre-release on the graphic where we had a paw print from her on every pre-released board. It was signed and numbered from all 3 of us in the company, and released 25 of those to kind of boost sales to help me out. And now it's a graphic that's available for everything. It just doesn't have the signed and numbered part of it. But thank you. Yeah, I love my job. Life Skateboards. If you ever need something for, I mean, they're extremely high quality boards. If you don't skate, they look awesome on the wall. I started with the company a few years ago. Sam, my boss, has been doing it since 2012. Some of the best boards you'll ever put your feet on. I'm very fortunate to work for that company. Remember, guys, I'm practicing this whole talking thing again. Who knew I could do a fun live from my living room? Living room, dining room, kitchen. It's an apartment. It's all the same thing, right? This is actually the apartment we moved into to be able to keep the dog. We were in a bit of a housing crisis there for a little bit, but we figured it out. You were worth it too, Lori. Hey, there you go. I'm so new to YouTube lives that I don't know what's normal in these things. I don't know if you caught Alistair. I've got a subscriber that has started the Church of the McRib in my chat, and he's back on almost all of them. He was here earlier. He's pretty great. It gets weird in here sometimes. I'm sure, you know what? If it feels weird for you to see your name over and over again, imagine how weird it feels for me to go back and watch. No, I don't have white powder on my nose, but thank you. Anyway, but here, let's talk about that auto dash. Were you trying to make some claims about substance use with me or something? There's no white powder on my nose in any way, shape, or form here. I got a nose ring in, but I've been clean and sober for, let's see, 6 years from alcohol. Yeah, I'm sick, dipshit. Anyway, um, 6 years from alcohol, 4 years from everything else. I'm pretty open about it, and we talk about sobriety on this channel quite a bit. See, not everybody sniffing is doing what you do on the weekends, Auto Dash. And if you need some help with that, I'm here for you. Here to help you out. But if you're just going to hop on my channel to blindly accuse me of doing substances on my channel, it's not going to work. If you're addicted, man, here, I don't know, can't tell if you're being a troll or not, but I'm just going to treat it like this. You see, addiction is a disease. If you are actually addicted to something, you've created a physical dependence for yourself on that substance. So you've created a situation where your body is so used to that substance in your system that it doesn't want to operate without that substance in your system. So when you're getting clean, and I'm going to say this, you're not going to die from the withdrawals on anything but alcohol. So if you're not quitting alcohol, then by all means do this by yourself. Do train spotting yourself. Lock yourself up in a room. Make sure you can't do it anymore. It's going to suck for a little bit. You're going to be sick. Your body's going to tell you really need it, but that's all a lie. And then if you need any more help, there's tons of groups for your help. You got NA, AA, meetings all over the place. If you need to go through religious areas, you can do that. I personally didn't go that area. Churches have great places for you. There's even skate groups that help with addiction. So, I am an addict in recovery. I'm happy that we were able to turn this little strange accusation into a talk about sobriety. I'm not Jesus. No, I'm not. I know I look like maybe the Eurocentric Jesus had a bender with a tattoo machine, but this isn't how Jesus looked anyway. Remember that, guys. But I appreciate you, Auto Dash. But yes, Jake, that's also a fair point. That's actually how I fell into loving skateboarding again so much. Hey, congratulations. March 19th, 2017 is Jake's sobriety date. Congratulations, dude. My alcohol is, my last drink was December 31st, 2019, I believe. Don't remember it at all. Just remember what I was told I did the next day. That wasn't fun. But diving into something when you are early in addiction is really awesome because it can redirect your focus on something else, so you're not looking at the craving, you're looking at the thing you're doing. Now Jake brought up he used to ride bikes. That was when I dove into skateboarding, and I'm sure riding bikes is the same thing, where you got to focus on the thing that's right underneath you. So then you can't focus on, oh, I want to get high later, or I want to go get drunk later. You can't, like when you're at work or you're doing something that's mindless, and you're dealing with early recovery, you're always going to be like, oh man, I really want to go home and have a drink, or man, I really want to go get high. And when you're doing something that takes all of your focus, you can't think that because all you're thinking about is, man, I really need to learn this tray flip, or man, I really need to hit this gap. You're not thinking about what's going to happen after you're done with the session. You're thinking about what you're doing during the session. I'm sure that's the same thing with bikes. Just dive straight into something. Ooh, I've been sick for weeks. That's where the sniffing came from. It sucked, but I was skating every day before all this happened. I'm hoping to get back to it. There's still a war going on underneath my feet. I'm glad we got serious for a minute there, guys. Now I'm going to go back to mindless art. Sorry. I still love that we were able to just hop from an accusation to let's talk about sobriety. And now this live is going to be out there for everybody to watch. So who knows? I talk about sobriety as much as I can, even if nobody's listening at the time. Because who knows? Maybe that conversation is what somebody's reading in a comment that makes them put a drink down that night. Or makes them not go blackout. Makes them not go make that call. You never know. I always try to be the voice that I would have maybe listened to when I was in active addiction. Would I have listened? I have no clue. You're going to have to ask that guy. I don't know him anymore. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate it. I do a lot more work on Instagram, and man, people are not nice over there. So got a little bit of practice dealing with shitty people, or people trying to be shitty. The way I look at it is like, for a lot of people, this right here is like their outlet because there's no consequences. So they get like they had a bad day at work, or their wife wasn't very nice to them that morning, or maybe, I don't know, maybe the husband didn't, maybe somebody just wasn't nice that morning to him. Somebody cut him off in traffic, and they're like, man, I gotta let off some steam. So they come over here and they talk shit to me, and I'll let it happen. I won't, let it slide, but I'll let it happen. I'm gonna try to approach it with kindness. I'm not a nice person, but I will be kind. I say that because I'm very mean to some people. You never know. Yeah, it's some it was cool that I found out here is you can like you can put people in timeout so they can still see, but they can't comment. So I usually, when somebody's getting real aggressive, I'll get them all worked up and then put them in timeout and then have a talk with them like it's time for Dad to tell you you just can't be acting like that in public, son. And then they're gone. So that's fun. But yeah, there's all kinds out there. What's the weirdest thing I've found on YouTube is there are a lot of political bots, and politics is one thing that I do not discuss on lives Because the majority of the people that want to discuss politics on the internet are not people that actually educate themselves on the things that they want to talk about. And I don't enjoy that. Hey, I'm in uh, I'm in Indiana, but Chile Suarez. I'm just gonna call you Suarez. I'm so happy that you're sober, and I'm gonna share an opinion that may not go with a lot of sobriety plans. I'm personally made the choice to go 100% sober. Um, Now, does that mean I'm gonna be upset that somebody chose not to do one thing and keep doing another thing? No, because it's not my life. So whatever your goals are, that makes you happy. For me personally, I was using mushrooms as a pretty serious escape. I know a lot of people are like, yeah, dude, I used to eat a quad at a time, blah, blah, blah. But I really used to eat a quad at a time, and I used to call it my reset button. But if you're hitting your reset button on a daily basis, you kind of lose track of reality. But give me a moment. Actually, I found out that because I was telling myself that, like, dang, these mushrooms are what's keeping me sober from the alcohol. I started taking these. It's all of the positive effects of psychoactive mushrooms, so like all the effects of psilocybin, without the trip. So this is non-psychoactive lion's mane. It gives you that serotonin boost, makes you feel good, completely legal and non-psychoactive. So it doesn't fuck with your reality. It just fucks with the way your brain wants to fuck with you. That was beautiful what I just said. I wish I had an editor so I could be like, clip that. But I don't. Wow, I've just been talking to you guys for an hour here. I'm not even doing interesting work, I don't think. I can understand getting lost and talking for an hour while I'm making skateboards. This is fun. You guys are rad. That's why I love YouTube. Completely different community than Meta. It's like the viewership kind of rotates throughout the lives. I like it. Wow. Dang it. How come how do I not know? That means a lot to me, man. I wish I could recognize exactly who I was talking to. Connecting real people to the people online is awesome. Hopefully I'll see you at Q soon. I just try to be supportive because I know that's what I needed. So I really love that the scene is turning towards that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know that. Like I said, guys, I've been sick. Um, and Jake, yeah, it really doesn't work if you're not on a schedule with it. Yeah, man, hit my line sometime. Are you still an indie, dude? Because I got events and stuff coming up. You should stay tuned because maybe you'll be coming to events. I hope you're still an indie. We got LP all fixed up. And Tap said, "What are you up to?" I'm carving a lino block. Very poorly. I'm not good at this. I am not a professional. I'm an amateur at best. At best. But you hopped onto the live while my voice is cracking. What the fuck was that? While I'm realizing that somebody in here is Far East Side. I used to live there. Like Irvington area. Hey, come check out LP sometime. Thanks. A 10 out of like 100. The first spider that made a spider web should get a 100 out of 100 for creativity. I'm just copying it. Thank you. Yeah, you should definitely come check out Washington Post area. Hey, nice meeting you, Jake. Hopefully, I'll see you on some more of my lives. I do a lot of other stuff on these. Um, Washington Post area, nice. I was down at like 10th and Hamilton. I'm up in Lawrence now. I am carving a Lino block. It's like a stamp. Here's my favorite one I did last night. If you've got me on Instagram, I chill Schwartz. Shoot me a message so I can know who I'm talking to because I'm having a hard time making connections right now. But it would be awesome to run into more people that I used to skate with. I'll definitely be at LP in the morning if the weather holds up. Then we got an event at Major Taylor's on May 18th. You should check that out for sure. No, thank you. Hey, there you go. I just wish there was. I wish there was like a way to message people. So yeah, May 18th, we've got $1,250 up for grabs. Yard Dad is throwing it. We got tons of sponsors. I think we're shooting for 2 o'clock start time for the contest, and then I can't remember if it's 5 or 6. We've got bands playing, some local hardcore and punk bands, and it should be a good time. Like I said, $1,250 in cash up for grabs. There's prizes. It's gonna be great. Whether you want to compete or not, doesn't matter. You're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have like a death race, all kinds of shit. We got 2 tattoo sponsors. It's gonna be great. I'm excited. May 18th. And then I'll be back to focusing on throwing events at Lawrence Skate Park, just like we did in November last year. If you missed that one, whew, that was fun. We had the mayor out there. The mayor out for your skate events is a pretty cool feeling. Yeah, it'll be awesome to connect who I'm talking to. You need to get back into tattooing. Yeah, you should tattoo me. You can just practice on me. I'm a good guinea pig. For real, I have horrible tattoos on me from being a guinea pig. Now I'm thinking that I probably remember who I'm talking to, but then I realize I don't. Oh, that's rad. I've done a little bit on myself, but just very small needles. But I've been a guinea pig for a long time. Tattooing is a beautiful art. That's awesome that it's a generational thing for you. Whew. Hey, thank you, man. Make sure you remember to shoot me a message so I can connect who I'm talking to. This guy's got the memory of a goldfish and the attention span of a dead one. So, you have a good night. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping in. Probably going to end the live here shortly. I got to go make a phone call. I'll go ahead and finish this row right here, and then I'll end the live. So if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. And you have a wonderful day too, man. And remember, I work for Life Skateboards, handcrafting skateboard decks. I'm not an artist, but the artists that made this for our skateboards are amazing artists. You check us out, lifeskateboard.com. Again, that is lifeskateboard.com. Handcrafting them right here in Indiana. Made for you, made to last, guaranteed against delam. And just a damn good skateboard. All right. Dang it, Cheeto. I was gonna get off, but you say I'll subscribe and you stay. All right. Yep. I'll stay here. Hello, Cheeto. All right. I guess I'm gonna go ahead and finish this on the live then. Phone call can wait. Actually, I'm sorry, guys. Phone call cannot wait. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget, like, share, subscribe, all that other bullshit I'm supposed to say. Have a good night. Whatever else. Bye!